Classic Mortal Kombat. Does anything beat it? Seriously, how can you not feel nostalgic when you hear Mortal Kombat or see footage of the gruesome games many of us grew up with? While the series has certainly advanced from its humble beginnings, Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3 built a foundation that would mostly flourish across 3 decades. Unfortunately, outside of the Mortal Kombat Arcade Kollection, released in 2011 on console and 2012 on Steam, the classic MK games are merely a relic of the past. But what if I told you that an HD remake of Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3 was in the works before NetherRealm Studios ultimately decided to shelve the project? Go ahead, it's okay to get emotional, because I certainly did.
We are many, you are but one.
The story began sometime before 2011 when NetherRealm Studios emerged following the collapse of Midway Games. 2011 proved to be an outstanding year for the Mortal Kombat series. The newly created NetherRealm Studios rebooted the franchise with Mortal Kombat, commonly called Mortal Kombat 9, moving the series out of the 3D era and back to its 2D-ish roots. However, around this time, NetherRealm Studios, in conjunction with Other Ocean Interactive, began the early stages of development on a remake of Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3. This wasn't just any remake, but the remake of all remakes. Dubbed the Mortal Kombat HD Arcade Kollection, the project would take the series' first 3 games and give them an HD makeover, with updated sprites, stages, and more. This would truly elevate the classic MK games to a level never seen before. Sure, there's a certain quaint and comforting feeling about the original games, but an HD remake could harness the familiar gameplay and give it a fresh coat of paint for a new generation of players. It had all the promise in the world, until it didn't. NetherRealm and Other Ocean ultimately decided not to proceed with the project for unknown reasons. Even Ed Boon, the master and creator of Mortal Kombat, has not divulged the reason behind the HD Arcade Kollection's unfortunate demise. In a tweet from back in 2015, Boon shared a screenshot of what MKHD would look like while adding that one day he would explain why it never happened. The picture showed HD versions of Liu Kang and Sonya Blade squaring off on an updated courtyard stage. Over 8 years have passed since this tweet, and no clear reason has ever surfaced. It's unclear how far along MKHD was in the development process, but gameplay footage is nowhere to be found. The story does not end there though, as many legitimate set photos, in-game pictures, and art have come to light over the past 12 years. Apart from the images posted by Ed Boon, Jeremy Kohar, a former 3D character artist for Other Ocean, published various high-definition animalities. Tania Brooks, who agreed to work as a makeup artist on the project, posted behind-the-scenes images in 2014, showcasing Liu Kang, Stryker, Katana, Sonya Blade, Kung Lao, and Shao Kahn.
In 1992, one of the most controversial video games of all time was first unleashed in arcades. Mortal Kombat. This original blood and gore fest inspired decades of utter carnage. After the immense success of the first arcade game, 2 more sequels were created that helped unravel the complete story of the deadly Mortal Kombat tournament.
In its place, NRS released the Mortal Kombat Arcade Kollection, with ports of Mortal Kombat, Mortal Kombat 2, and Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 on the PlayStation Network, Xbox Live Arcade, and Steam. Sure, it was cool to see the classic Mortal Kombat games return on next-generation consoles, but overall, it felt lifeless. The online gameplay never reached its potential, and although some still play it 12 years later, it's only available on Steam, and it's a pain to figure out. After launching the Arcade Kollection, NetherRealm continued moving Mortal Kombat through the newest generations of consoles, with Mortal Kombat X, Mortal Kombat 11, and most recently, Mortal Kombat 1. 8 years after the Mortal Kombat HD remake fell below the wayside, developer Blind Squirrel Games attempted to resurrect the idea. Their attempt even received a blessing from Ed Boon. However, Warner Bros. Ultimately put the kibosh on it, once again destroying an idea many longtime MK fans hoped would come to life. Sadly, there's been no movement on the Mortal Kombat HD Arcade Kollection since 2019. Instead, Warner Bros. And NetherRealm Studios are currently working on supporting Mortal Kombat 1, following its release in September 2023. Hopefully someday, NetherRealm or another third-party studio will revive the HD reimagining of the classic Mortal Kombat trilogy. Until that happens, fans can enjoy the games on original hardware, emulators, or through various fan-made MUGEN titles.